Hello, this is the LEGO Ninjago Kryptarium Breakout set, and it looks like this is the last Skybound season related set that I have to review. Interestingly, most of the action in this set goes on around the reverse side. This table from the break area looks fairly innocuous and innocent, but it actually holds a secret beneath it. You can lift up this plank, and there's a map right there and also a hidden shuriken that you can use to help with your escape. They also include a loaf of bread in the set, or a baguette, and they suggest on the box that you kind of position it on the table and then you can push back here really quickly and kind of use that as a projectile, as a weapon. This is supposed to be a small visitation room, so you've got the area inside the prison and the visitors lounge area outside the prison. Both of them get access to a telephone headset to communicate with each other, because you have to imagine that this wall just continues on. However, from either side, and maybe mostly from the outside, you can discover that there's something you can actually do here to mess with the structure of the wall. You can turn the mount that the headset is on. If you turn it fast enough, hard enough, you can actually knock out the entire door over on that side and use that to break out one of your allies if you want. I guess technically this isn't supposed to be a door because it doesn't really hinge very well, but it does have a nice security camera set up. That's a build that I haven't seen them do before, and it looks pretty good. And it can be turned up and down. You can also rotate that from side to side on its little hinge right there. That works out well. I'm going to skip this center section for just a second. And remember that this is on the safe side, the non-inmate side. So this may be representing part of a room where some confiscated weapons are being held, or those could be just for the the prison correctional officers. Although I don't know why they have a spear there. That's why I feel like this is a weapon that was confiscated. However, this over here is definitely not supposed to be here. You know, whenever you see anything in LEGO that relates to criminals and you see a crowbar like that, it means there's going to be something about breaking the criminals out. They always use crowbars. So that's exactly what's going on here. You could leave this attached here and kind of see that as being kind of hit in and wedged into the wall and use that to pull something out. Or you can just kind of bring this out like this and use it to pull this, which is part of the wall, which includes a toilet from the inside from one of the cells. You can pull that out, which leaves a hole, which would then allow the inmate from that cell to escape. And you can see there's a little bit of a plan that was drawn up on the wall there for how a couple of folks were expecting to be able to get out. Now there's kind of a second floor balcony here. It's just so basic, there's not even any railing or anything. So I put the guard up there, but it just seems like a place that makes sense to put them. But you could also put them over here, which maybe makes a little bit more sense because there is railing, but it's only on one side. It's really just minimalistic what they've done here. You know, the prison is actually a pretty large thing, but they've really just kept the cost of the thing down by making it a small set. And they did the best they could to build up the bulk of it and the size of it by using these door frames, which really do extend things out. For the number of pieces used there, they really do extend things out quite a bit. A little bit of roof here. So again, this is on the safe side. So when you're bringing folks in, you notice that there is a lock right there in the center. It's just on a sticker, but when you bring folks in, or if you're intentionally letting folks out because they've done their time, then this gate opens and closes. You just pull it straight up and let it slide back down. And that's all there is to that. It has kind of a nice look on the front, but there's nothing much to it. I'm personally most happy about the minifigure selection here, and I suspect that many of you are most interested in this set for the figures as well. The most exciting one for me is Captain Soto, because when I saw this actual episode of the show, I said, that is a good character. That is a character they need to make into a minifigure. He wasn't used for a whole lot in the series, but I'm really glad to get that figure of him. The big tall dude is just a giant stone warrior as a prisoner. And then we get a prisoner version of Zane. Happy to get the metallic colored hair for him here, the silver colored, so-called titanium hair for him. I know that's been sought after quite a bit. It's a cheap way to get that. I'll go ahead and show you the face that's used for the stone warrior there. Nothing particularly new. The entire upper torso is one piece, and then it's just attached onto a regular minifig torso beneath. There we go. So you see it's actually showing the exact same number as Soto over here. They just reused that piece. That's okay. Soto has just a little bit more detail on the face though. That's pretty cool. And his detail continues around the back. That's good. I appreciate being able to have access to that and being able to see that. Secondary face for Zane as well, and with the captain's cap or hat back on. That's just the look from the back, and there is nothing to be seen on the back of the Stone Warrior face. The set also includes a full Skybound season garbed version of Kai here, because a lot of folks can never get enough of Kai. He's been towards the front running of the Ninja crew since the beginning. You know, kind of moved things in the direction of Lloyd, but Kai has always been very prominent in the series. Nothing too special to be seen here, just the single face, of course, and on the back, the torso printing is, like I said, just the Skybound gi setup. So to me, this is a successful set for something that's just small and relatively low in cost. You get 4 desirable figures plus one kind of random, you know, just the cop figure off to the side, or guard in this case. And the build itself is small, but it's nice, you know, for the stuff that's there. It looks kind of nice and gives you some options for some imaginative play, and kind of sets the scene. And, you know, for folks who've watched the episode, you know that everything should be much larger. And if you have some extra pieces, definitely add to this by all means. But if you just want to keep it like this, I feel like it, you know, it at least, like I said, just sets the scene to get you some of the action from the show. That's it for my look at this set. If you have any thoughts about it that you would like to share with myself and the rest of the viewers, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.